Let's step back here for a second so we can have a look and see what it looks like from afar. If you look up here, this right here is that balancing stone I showed you from up close right off the edge, right? Look at all the blocks right below it. Looks like a giant foot right there, right? Now let me go back. Look at the giant block dead in the middle. Now look at this. Let me show you something. This one here is about to come off the edge. The meditation rooms are in there. There's a boulder. The biggest one that I filmed is this one here, right off the edge. And it looks like a big tiger face, and the sun is hitting it. Keep the thought of the sun hitting the rocks in mind, because I'm making a presentation for you guys. And what do we have here in the shadows? A big dolmen. Let's go check it out. Let me see what else. Okay, there's another one up there, right there, right about to come off. I walked all up there before and I showed you that from up close. But let me go ahead and walk up to the dolmen. Okay, so if you look at that up there, that's a boulder suspended right off the edge. And right down here, we have Fred Flintstone's house. We got two giant stones. Got an entrance with a path. A stone on the inside. Let me show you. Leaning on all these right here. It stops right there. But look at this stone. This stone is leaning on top of this stone here. A lot of quartz, a lot of mineral content here. Right here, in alignment with that up there. I was looking closer and I found that this piece has been laid right here. This piece of quartz. It didn't break off of any of these stones here. This is purposely placed here. Look at this little stick as well. If I would have not looked back as I'm making my way, I would have completely missed this. Check it out. Look at the slabs, how they're all kind of similar. And look at what we have here. It's like a perfect hut, and then right above it, there's two boulders that are just straight up coming down the hill in alignment with this. Let's have a look in here. Wow. Look. Look at the triangular stone falling down. I'm gonna look at this the other direction, but this to me is like some sort of foundation work. Obviously you can get through to the other side and you can lay in here too. Wow. I have never seen this. Is just next to the other rooms. Just next to the other rooms. Look at the color of the stone it's laying on. I'm gonna go around and we're gonna look at that. Wow. Oh my goodness. And then what do we have here? A little lollipop right above it. And a cactus growing on the rock. People have been wondering, like, why do trees grow on all these rocks and whatnot? But look at this cactus growing right here. This thing, unbelievable. This is a living rock, or what is this, man? I can tell you it's got a lot of quartz, it's got a lot of mineral, and it's got a lot of silica. So it's very electrifying. Look at that. Another one right there. Right above it, there's like another sort of, look at that. We're gonna go right there. And then from this angle, the boulders that I was talking about that look like they're coming down is those two. But let's go in here the other way. Unbelievable. Wow, this angle is way more telling to me. Look at the ensemble, my friends. All giant boulders, all crumbling right here. You have an entrance through there, and you have an entrance through here, and then you have the foundation blocks, and then the foundation blocks are composed of a lot of quartz rock. Wow, the air flows through is incredible the way it does. Look at this here. Multiple ways to get in on this giant crumble. Yeah, look at the rocks. They're not from here. This is about to come off the edge. That one's about to come off the edge. This slab was placed here, about to come off the edge. It's all tapping into this giant boulder here. And we're just next to that other big giant boulder off the edge. As you can see here, again, the same thing. Same thing we're seeing here, where one is laying on the other, then the other. Look, boom, 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 touching. This one here is not from here. It's not part of this rock, but it was put here, and it's huge. This one's huge too. I mean, look at my shoe. Look at the size of these boulders making this thing here. This is refill on top, and this little stone right below here. You would never be able to tell unless you're looking back. And look at what's up there. What do we have? Suspended off the edge, per the usual. Keep in mind, that one right there I was just showing also suspended off the edge. So I didn't even see this little room. The other ones are straight up there. Another boulder up there right off the edge as well. You see that? That's another patty right off the edge. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is incredible. Look, you can even, oh my God, like you have entrance. This boulder has like airflow all underneath because there's little entrances. Look at the foundation work. Two here are holding this up like this. And you can see the light going through because you can get in it from there. Look at that, man. That's incredible. And the little cactus growing on it. And right above it, what do we have? Another boulder coming down the edge. Another suspended boulder. You can see right through that one. That's wild. And there's a little hut right here that you can never tell if you don't look close. Look at the intelligence. Look at that. It's like a perfect circle. When you look at it from here, see the perfect circle? All working with the mountain. Organic engineering. That's wild. Okay, that one there is the room that I got into that has the thing that looks like a woman's parts looking at the valley. But if you look, I'm right here, right? If you look here, I'm right here in this little primitive hut right by it. That's incredible. I'm sitting here looking at it and I realized that the entrance on this side is circular. I was looking at it from the top and I was like, look at intelligent design. But when you look at it from here, look at this. Beautiful archy entrance to get in whatever that is in there. I'll give you another take of this little people hut or meditation chamber, whatever you want to call it. I can totally lay in there and it would be pretty comfy, and I don't know what else. Here's what that one room looks like from the back. You wouldn't even tell. You can see right through from down here. Look at that. It's like an eye with the perfect light going through like that. Okay, that one there is the room that I got into that has the thing that looks like a woman's parts looking at the valley. But if you look, I'm right here, right? If you look here, I'm right here in this little primitive hut right by it. That's incredible. This bird is right above me right now. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Where do we begin? Up there is that stone and the chamber I went into that sent me spinning. We're right next to it on this side. I see that tree that looks like it's been hit by a bolt of plasma. I'm gonna look at it from up close. But look at this ginormous room that we have right here. Oh my God. And then, you know, of course, I keep seeing it everywhere. It's these quartz. I'll leave that right there. We have sort of like a table right here, right at the entrance of the room. This right here. Look at this beautiful space. Unbelievable. Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. This entire area has all these rooms. The stone coming up, sort of like in the shape of the statues that we filmed before. Oh my God. That's crazy what's right behind there. I'm gonna go film it right now. Look at this in here. Look at the work. You think it's random, right? You think for a second, no, this is just a random act. Just fell like this. It's not. Look at that. There's another entrance right there. Goodness. Suspended boulder, suspended boulder. Like, if you think all this stuff is a coincidence, why is this blocking like this? Literally 2 blocks right here, blocking this entrance. Look, doesn't belong there. Doesn't belong there. And then there's an entrance to a chamber there. What's going on here? Obviously, rocks putting pressure here up on top. That thing's about to slide right off. This stone here standing straight up the hill. Let's look around here. Let's see if we can take a peek here. My goodness, like arch. This is stood up right in here. Look, these two stood up right here, going along with the work that's been done right there. In here, let me see if I can film it. You have another little hangout. Like, what is going on? You see the foundation work? Look at the foundation work. I don't know why this was done, but you see how it's on that stone right there? And that stone right there as well. You see how they don't belong there? It's like a perfect square block. It's what's holding this up from coming down. And it's a different color rock too. And this goes all along here, creating a little mini chamber next to this big chamber here. Let's keep going. Again, these perfect quartz rocks, I keep running into them. There's another one right there underneath that little hut. That may be another little hut, and I'm seeing it as a table, but it may be a little mini hut, like a little mini dolmen. The real purpose of it, right here. On top of this, of course, you got hamburger patties, and you have some crazy stuff right there that's about to come off the edge. I'm going to show you. Look at the tree. It looks like it got incinerated. And it's also on some weird stones. That's the biggest balancing boulder that I filmed. Also looks like a tiger from the other side. Look, from here, you may think, you know, it's just random stuff. Random stuff that just fell here. And then you look closer, propped up on round boulders. And if you look at the overall construction of all these things, look at it from here. All I see is huts and huts and huts. Like little people huts. Little people dwellings. There's like a round boulder in between these two boulders in there. This one is like, it's so big you can't even fathom how big it is. Touching with that enormous boulder on top. Let's get up there. Look at all these rocks propped up on little boulders. Look at the angle from here. Then I'm gonna show you the walls. There's a suspended boulder right off the edge right there, I just noticed. But this wall here is all made. And this boulder here, as you can see, is suspended. It's a huge boulder. It's got some sort of stick in there. And if you walk down here, everything looks like it's been man-made or made by something intelligently. Look at the size of this one here. And then look at it from this angle. This is wild. These blocks just laying here like this with this here. Walk up this way. On this side, what do we have? Let's see. Another suspended boulder with a little room in there. Boulder. Down here, another little place to duck yourself in. That's the biggest one we filmed so far that's suspended. Oh, look at this from here. Let's take it from this direction. It's off right there. I'm right here below the stack here, where there's a room, piezoelectric room that sent me spinning. And then I didn't see there was this one here suspended and getting hit by the sun. So just want to have a little quick close look. It's also aligned. This is aligned with, I'll show you. Got this here, got that there. And what is in align with? The entrance. And you can see right through to the other side. That's incredible. In alignment right behind me with that other boulder. Looking at it from up close, getting hit by the sun. It's propped up on a round boulder. And you can see through the other side. And there's like a little place to hang out right there. The entire place right behind it is another suspended boulder as well. The floor looks like they've blocked it off and made blocks, but look at that. You can see straight through to the other side. Giant crumble of rocks right here with a quartz vein going through it. Looks like it's been put here like this with another one standing up and a lot of cool stuff behind it. This over here is like a megalithic bathtub. I'm going to show you why. You have these giant blocks that look like they've been stood up with a balancing one right on top. And if you walk here, you see like a little place you can just sit, where you can sit right here as well. This is not too far from everything else I've shown you. Look at that rock right there, just standing straight up. There's a walkway there I'm going to take you up to. This is here. Look at this stone, humongous. And then here you got like a circular thing to sit down and hang out. It's all connected, sort of like a wall. You see this stone is not related to that stone. Standing up, standing up, standing up. This one here is laying down right here. This one's laying down right here. And then you see this here. Look, I can even get in there and lay down in there too. And you can see probably the sky from the other side. That's unreal. This is like the theme here. It's like little suspended rooms that you can see through everywhere. I can definitely lay right here. Circular, all touching. There's even one right below it, connecting right there. This little thing here, and this here like this. And then if you walk up, let's walk up there real quick and see. This one is the one from here. Let's see here. Look at that. This is the other side where you can just lay right here. Again, facing the same direction as all the other rooms that I've shown you so far. Boulder sitting right there. And I'm walking back the opposite way to show you some suspended blocks. And then look. Look at these blocks. On shims, on another rock, just standing straight up right here. Let's have a closer look. Let me look around and poke around in here. Look at that rock. All in alignment. I'm still in alignment, my friends. I'm still in alignment. Look at this. Oh, there's another shim to that other rock I can see straight through here. That's wild. And it's not falling off. It's just right here, overlooking the same directions as the other stuff. Look at that. Clearly it's propped up on that and propped up on this. This one is propped up on this. It's got this stuff in between. Circular in front again with the jaggedy rocks. You see how there's a circular theme? It's circular, my friends. Everywhere I've looked today, I keep seeing the circular patterns right in front of these boulders. That's incredible. Look at it from this angle. And the tree that's coming off of here looks like it's twirling up. Look at it. Zoom. Zoom. Look. All right. If you're ready to get your mind blown, you see this triangle here? Do you see that perfect triangle? Do you see my shadow? What's behind me? Let me show you. This here lines up with the sun. This triangle here, as you can see, the stone has been propped up. This has been placed here like this in triangular form. I told you you can see it from the other side. But then it miraculously lines up with the sun. And then you have this here. Just right there. Ready to go. Yeah. Mind-blowing. Perfect triangle. Lining up to the sun. Let me get in there and show you what it looks like from the other direction. Okay, I'm right inside the little chamber. And look at that. The sun. That's unbelievable. See the perfect foundation to make the perfect triangle? Look at how cool this quartz rock is. I just found it as I'm walking by. Right underneath this tree here, there's a nice vein of quartz that's been exposed right here. This whole entire mountain is just very heavy quartz. And of course, the boulder as I make my way up there. We got the heart-shaped boulder that I was looking at. And what do we have here? This perfect circular hole in the mountain right here as I'm making my way up. This is one I just found. Pretty cool shape, isn't it? I'm gonna put it right here because I'm gonna make a thumbnail that says Indiana Jones found the key. Right here. How did I miss it is beyond me, but you're looking at that boulder right there, and then you have it right here, up above. Okay, I'm calling this the bubble block zone, because all I'm seeing is ginormous bubbles suspended up there with bubbles next to it. And then if you look here, look at the strangeness, how this is like all together, again in circular motion, coming down, circular motion. Huge boulders. Let me show you. Bubble. Little like perching arrangement right there. And then look at the stones. So I'm making my way up. There's some alignment with these stones here, this medallion here, and a huge one up there, which I'm gonna show you right now. But look at the Ensemble. Beautiful, beautiful stones. Don't even look like just your average stones. Humongous. Wow. This one here is the one that caught my attention. And then I saw the patterns and I saw like the perfect roundness to them all together, just assembled right here with this medallion. The big egg in the bubble room. I'm gonna go up above and show you more bubbles. But this thing here looks like an egg that's been propped up. And this is not the first one that I see in this very same fashion. I filmed one the other day and I posted a video about it, and it had the same sort of foundational work. You can totally sit right underneath there and put your head on that one boulder right there. This is wild. Perched up arrangement. Look how cute this tree is. I keep seeing it. It's like the perfect tree. If you were to tell me, define to me the perfect tree, I would be like, this is the one. It is cute. It is a little fat, and it's got a nice little pop-up to it with a beautiful base of stonework. Let's keep going up. That's propped up right there. You can see through this stone. Look at it from this side. And you can see straight through to the bottom. Where's it looking? Whew. Same direction. The giant blocks of the Bubblicious room. I call this the Bubblicious room because of all the blocks. Unreal. Look at this ginormous thing just standing up right here. Big block, round, big round boulder. This guy right here. I'm just walking through, excuse me. Humongous. There's more to it. So I'm making my way up through the Bubblicious room. I just noticed that this boulder is not from here. This giant boulder you see right here, it's not from here. Let me show you. Look at this boulder here. First of all, this thing's standing straight up. It's like being cradled. Perfect cradle for this giant boulder here that's about to come off. It's humongous. It's not part of that. And they stopped it. Whatever they did, they stopped it with that right here. This is the tail end of it. See this? This is the tail. Unreal. It's actually three ginormous boulders have been stuffed right here. Right off the edge, about to come off. And they're not from here. There's a bunch of sticks and stuff right there. You got the tree growing from it, and then the stack on top of it. And this is about to come off. It's like been placed on this rock here. Let me give you the angle from here so you can see. It's literally off the edge, cradled, ginormous boulder. And right here, in alignment, we've got some stones and another one that's like right off the edge. In alignment with that one too. And what do we have up there? Let me show you. In alignment with the face of the grumpy I showed you the other day. Up and over the Bubblicious boulders, we have the Bubblicious moon, suspended, round, perfect boulder, suspended off the edge, off the edge, off the edge. Let's have a closer look. Yeah, propped up on these two stones. Yeah, it's not even touching the ground. This one's not even touching the ground. This one's just suspended. As I'm making my way up the Bubblicious room with the crazy boulders. And then what do we have here? Look at that. Again, same thing. Wall, wall, wall. Big, ginormous block. With this one here about to come off. Suspended as well. You can see straight through it. And then you got another branch right on top of this here. Big heavy branch. Look at it from this angle. Block, block, giant block. We're going up here. Up and over the Bubblicious room. We got a boulder. It's about to come off as well. So making my way up. Same thing again. There's that medallion I saw the other day. And there seems to be some sort of tub right here. Look at that from the sky. What do you see? Like a little ghost man going, ooh. This is wild, man. I'm over here at the top of this peak. We got like boulder, 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 boulder. Like it almost has been stood up. Not almost, it has been stood up right here. And then you got ginormous boulder's about to go off the edge right there. But have a look. Boom, boom, big boulder, big boulder. Look at this. I can literally walk on top of them. They're right off the edge. Boom, boom, boom. They're all sort of like the same theme. This one here too. Placed right here. All these boulders were brought right here to the top of this mountain. And then look at this. Wow, another one. Another chamber. Let me show you. Wow. Making my way down. Cutie boulder right there propped up. But look at this guy. The biggest one. This boulder here is ready to come down. Look at that. How do I get inside? Let's see. And what do we have? A little tree growing off of it, per usual. This is how you get in. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. That is incredible. It's literally about to come off. It's got some stones in there. I can't see very well, but from this angle, those are the stones I was talking about that are ready to come off. All placed there in conjunction with this. Let me see if I can creep up in here. You can see through the other side. And that's how I saw this side. You can see the light shining through. Not from here. Not from here. Unbelievable. Beautiful round boulder right there, two of them. Let's keep going. Look at this cliff. When I tell you they're off the edge, they're off the edge. Look at the angle from here. At first glance, you look at it and you think this fell off of here, but they're actually not from the same. They're actually not the same stone. Look at the difference. It's not the same stone that would have gone here. It's just a little cap to top this and close it off. Look at the tiny stones in there. Definitely not for a person my size to get in. That's pretty wild. At the top of this mountain. Right here. With all this. Right behind it, another ginormous stone on top of stone. Look at that. Foundation. Foundation, foundation, foundation. 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 This is that crumble I told you about. That's all lined up right here. Together. About to come off the edge. You see the intelligent design? Let's look at it from here. You got this stone suspended. Look at the stone, block, block. And then boom, 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 boom. And these right here. Mind blowing. It's like all these here, it's like we're playing a game of Tetris. We're playing a game of Tetris here. I'm walking, making my way down. Like clear, off the edge, with foundation work. Look at these blocks. Block, 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 block. This one's sitting right on top. That's the stuff on the top I just showed you right off the edge, and there's a giant stone right off the edge right there. Let me make my way up this way before I go that way. Unbelievable. Yet again, over and over and over. Total arrangement right there. Comes up over here. This arrangement here. Those boulders right there. And that one right there is the biggest one. It's really big, and I think it's suspended as well. Look at this block. It's just suspended on blocks. Top of this peak, sort of looking at all the crumbles left behind right here at the top. Standing with one next to it right here. But look at this little cute portal as I'm going down, to that rock right there. That rock right there is impressive. I'm looking to see if there's any petroglyphs or if it's suspended. That's cool. That's so cool. Like, all right, look at, I'm going on a walkway here. I'm making my way down. Right off the edge. Those look like they're gonna come down. You see the patterns? Here's the walkway. Here's the walkway. See the walkway? Perfect walkway to that rock. Look at this. This is how I walk in all these old rocks. I always find little walkways all over the place. Just look at it from here. Doom. Okay. Let's walk up to it. Standing straight up. Ginormous rock. Just standing right here. I'm gonna have to look at it from afar to see what it is. Just kind of looking at the base here. Got a bunch of boulders. Wow. Literally standing up, defying all odds. Huge. It's got a bunch of stuff behind it, so I can't tell you how it was done or anything, but one thing for certain, this thing is huge. And it's standing up here like a map. I want to see the back of it to make sure there's no petroglyphs. Right above it, bunch of sticks. No petroglyphs. It does have some fungi growing from it and lichen, but no petroglyphs. This is where I need to go. You see this guy here? I need to get up there. Look at how beautiful this one is from here. That thing is a different color than all the other rocks. And it's just suspended right there. Incredible. Give you a better angle from here. And this one right here, which I'm making my way out now. About to come off, but it doesn't.